Confessions 19. It was at the threshold of a world such as this that I stood in peril as a boy. I was already being prepared for its tournaments by a training which taught me to have a horror of faulty grammar instead of teaching me, when I committed these faults, not to envy others who avoided them. All this, my God, I admit and confess to you. By these means I won praise from the people whose favor I sought, for I thought that the right way to live was to do as they wished. I was blind to the whirlpool of debasement in which I had been plunged away from the sight of your eyes. For in your eyes nothing could be more debased than I was then, since I was even troublesome to the people whom I set out to please. Many and many a time I lied to my tutor, my masters, and my parents, and deceived them because I wanted to play games or watch some futile show, or was impatient to imitate what I saw on the stage. I even stole from my parents' larder and from their table, either from greed or to get something to give to other boys in exchange for their favorite toys, which they were willing to barter with me. And in the games I played with them, I often cheated in order to come off the better, simply because a vain desire to win had got the better of me. And yet, there was nothing I could less easily endure, nothing that made me quarrel more bitterly than to find others cheating me as I cheated them. All the same, if they found me out and blamed me for it, I would lose my temper rather than give in. Can this be the innocence of childhood? Far from it, O Lord. But I beg you to forgive it. For commanders and kings may take the place of tutors and schoolmasters. Knots and balls and pet birds may give way to money and estates and servants, but these same passions remain with us, while one stage of life follows upon another, just as more severe punishments follow upon the schoolmaster's cane. It was, then, simply because they are small that you used children to symbolize humility, when as our King you commended it by saying that the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these.